Now let us talk about the next feature of Indus Valley civilization, that is the domestic architecture. Domestic architecture का मतलब है कि how their houses were built, that is what we are discussing. Because Indus Valley के जो houses हैं they were also built in a particular pattern. तो वो जिस पैटर्न में बने थे उसको अगर हम नोटिस करें तो there are two kinds of houses visible in Indus Valley towns. The bigger houses are generally 16 into 18 meter, and we are not talking about the square meters, fine. And the smaller houses in 8 into 9 meter. Bigger houses in general were visible in Mohenjo-daro particularly, and the smaller one in all the towns which we have discussed, fine. The roads, they are connected with the main doors. So the street, something like अगर ये main door है and this is the main road. So houses के लिए अगर ये platform दिया गया है तो what I mean to say is कि यहाँ पे उनका main door है, fine, connected with the street. And the corridor inside the house, that means once you enter inside a house, the first thing you see is a courtyard. Courtyard means एक घर का आंगन, fine. And आप जितना पुराने घरों को दिमाग में रखेंगे, it will become more clear to you, fine. So you enter inside a house, you see the first thing is a courtyard, and after entering something into a courtyard, you will see there a well, fine. This well was built in almost every house, fine. पहले तो आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट को समझ में ही नहीं आया कि हर घर में कुआं क्यों बना रखा है, but later on they realized that since the area is northwestern India, they must be finding some scarcity of the water, and maybe they were always in need of water because there was so much of scorching heat. So that is why for visitors, for the people of the house, they have built this in courtyard, fine. तो हर घर के आंगन में एक कुआं था छोटा सा. And the basic activities which they used to do near the courtyard are cooking, weaving. How we come to know that? तो the instruments हैं weaving के लिए small. And then for cooking, saddle querns are also there. Saddle quern का मतलब होता है आटा पीसने वाली चक्की, वो जो जेल में दिखाते हैं कैदी जिससे आटा पीसते हैं, exactly that same thing is called as saddle quern, fine. So saddle querns मिली हैं, cooking के लिए कुछ utensils मिले हैं, and for weaving also certain threads have been found, जिससे लगता है देख करके that घर की जो ladies होंगी वो यहाँ पे ही बैठ कर ये सारे काम करती होंगी. And then near by the courtyard rooms have been made, fine. So पहले घर का आंगन है, and then with that courtyard there were attached rooms on the side of the courtyards. And interesting thing about the rooms is that कि room की कोई भी window, it will not be outside on the streets, rather than the windows are made in such a way that they will always open in the courtyard, fine. तो window का जो direction है opening का, it is towards the courtyard, not towards the street. The main purpose must be the concern of the privacy. That means they do not want people to wander in the street and see उनके घर में क्या हो रहा है, which is generally the habit of Indians. So they wanted it कि घर के आंगन में रहे, so that the light should keep on coming. तो window का जो basic purpose है, ventilation work करता रहेगा, because if from here the air will pass, so definitely there is an entry point. So main door is near the street, so ventilation will work, privacy concern will also be resolved. Now Mohenjo-daro के houses में, where we talked about the double storied buildings, so in double storied buildings बेसमेंट भी देखे गए हैं इन लॉट ऑफ प्लेसेस. आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट बिलीव दैट कि बेसमेंट रखने का पर्पस या तो ये होगा दैट पीपल ऑफ मोहनजोदारो वर कंपैरेटिवली मोर वेल्दी एज कंपेयर टू द अदर टाउनशिप पीपल, और आइदर सिंस मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर ट्रेडर्स, बिकॉज एक अर्बन सेटलमेंट है एंड ट्रेड इनका एक मेजर ऑक्यूपेशन है बिसाइड फार्मिंग, विच लुक्स लाइक कि मोहनजोदारो पीपल मस्ट बी कीपिंग द बेसमेंट बिकॉज इट मस्ट बी यूज एज अ गो डाउन एट दैट टाइम. तो दोनों में से कुछ भी हो सकता है.